stars crack the sky and they dance without sound in a pageant so bold and so free. And the icy black night has come under the spell of the maestro moon and me. The winter moon calls softly as I skate into the sky. Frost spins me around and I fly like the wind, high, oh, so high, to a place that mystifies. It's where my dreams all lie, with just the moon and I think I got my cardiac work out there. Changing topics completely. So this is an emerging artist showcase, and I started writing songs 2 years ago. Well, 2018. Okay, 3 years ago. It's amazing how time flies when you're in COVID. This is a song that I was inspired by those great big songs that you hear, like Waltz Across Texas. Those wonderful, majestic songs about how people feel about the place that they live. And I tried to write that song about the Foothills, and it just didn't really come together for me. I've learned about fits and starts, believe me. So I had another idea that I thought I would go to. And this is an idea about a woman, and she loves to dance. I mean, she loves to dance, and she just loves waltzes. She's a little uncoordinated, though. And if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's easy. You can dance around the dance floor all night long. But a waltz with that little step in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just got her completely baffled. So she's trying to decide what to do about this problem that she has. And so I talk about that in the song called the 4/4 Foothills Waltz. And I discovered that in writing this song about this particular problem, I also wrote a song about what I value the most about the Foothills. Never sure about my footwork, counting 1, 2, 3. I'm mixed in with those fancy dancers swirling around me. My 2 feet step from side to side, that extra step seems false. Oh, please give me a 4/4 Foothills waltz. foothills gives a certain frame of mind. Be straightforward, honest, true, and kind. Every step's accounted for, so in rhythm and in rhyme. It seems we should waltz here in 4/4 time. The Western dance is coming to the Winton Hall in spring. And from the very first song, well, that dance floor really swings. Then 3-4 waltzes come along, and my feet get so perplexed. I have to think of what I will do next. Living in the foothills gives a certain frame of mind. Be straightforward, honest, true, and kind. Every step's accounted for, so in rhythm and in rhyme. Well, it seems we should waltz here in 4/4 time. La da dee da 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 da, la da dee da do da da, la da dee da 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 dee da do, la da dee da 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 da. What should I do? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask the band to play lots of romantic 4/4 songs, and then I'll snuggle with my sweetie on the dance floor all night long. We'll glide along impressively and never miss a beat. Yes, 4/4 foothills waltzing is so sweet. Living in the foothills gives a certain frame of mind. Be straightforward, honest, true, and kind. Every step's accounted for, so in rhythm and in rhyme. It seems we should waltz here in 4/4 time. Yes, we all should waltz here in 4/4 time. La da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Woo-wee! Now, I am going to change instruments, so bear with me. I'm going to switch from this lovely tenor ukulele, which is a little bit smaller, a little bit higher tuned, a little bit perkier, to my baritone ukulele, which is toned a little bit lower. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more mellow. Let me just make sure it's on. I think I need my technical advisor here. Yeah, yeah. He's creeping down on the floor.
This one here.
Yeah.
Strum.
Oh, there we go. It takes the masterful touch. Drives me crazy because something won't work for me, and he comes up and he just taps it and it works. It's insane. Anyway, I will try to be quicker. So this is my COVID song. It's a song about what has sustained me and kept me going during this time that we've all been locked down, and that is community. My communities of friends, of families, and of the groups that I belong to where we have a shared interest. The song is called Bold and Strong Community. good at this. When worries in the air seem heavy and unsolvable, and every solution creates an obstacle, when you need a hand, look to friends like me. When we're together, it's a guarantee. We'll build a bold and strong community. Now I feel a surge of the impossible ringing in my ears, a wave of the unstoppable power, imagining what good there might be. When we're together, it's a guarantee. We'll build a bold and strong community. Now let's sing, put away our Kleenexes, rise in the air, an odyssey of phoenixes, dance to the rhythm of a joyous jamboree. When we're together, it's a guarantee. We'll build a bold and strong community. A bold and strong community. So let's rise up in a bold and strong community. All right, now we have another song that starts with a story about having to rethink what I was going to do. So in some of the workshops and things that I went to early, 2018-19, there was a general consensus that writing love songs were the hardest songs to write. And I agreed, because anytime I tried to write one, it was kind of schmaltzy, syrupy, never really went anywhere. So one day I was out for a walk, and there was this tune that started to form in my head. And then some words started to populate that tune. And when I got home, I realized that I had written this beautiful love song. And I was so excited until I realized, what do you do when you're at the happily ever after? Where do you go from there? So I thought to myself, when is a love song not a love song? Could a love song perchance be a song of hurt or betrayal? So that's the song I wrote, which, by way of spoiler alert, becomes a love song in the end. It's called If You'll Give Me Your Hand Now to Hold. You are more lovely than a perfect rose, more precious than diamonds, rare pearls, or gold. I'll cherish your love through the years ahead, if you'll give me your hand now to hold. As a young man, he married his only true love, spoke soft words of promise forever to stay. But life seldom goes as we plan, now she's gone. And he curses those love words that he used to say. You are more lovely than a perfect rose, more precious than diamonds, rare pearls, or gold. I'll cherish your love through the years ahead if you'll give me your hand now to hold. He swore that he'd never say those words again. He'd board up his heart and let no lover in. As the years passed, the ache slowly eased, and he felt a longing to whisper those love words again. Ah, you are more lovely than a perfect rose, more precious than diamonds, rare pearls, or gold. I'll cherish your love through the years ahead if you'll give me your hand now to hold. Her soft, gentle laughter, his fluttering heart. When a wave sweeps you over, who knows where it starts? Now they join trembling hands, his eyes mist as they vow to love and honor and keep the promise those dear words impart. You are more lovely than a perfect rose, more precious than diamonds, rare pearls, or gold. I'll cherish your love through the years ahead as I give you my hand now to hold. Yes, I give you my hand now to hold. Well, this is going to be my last song, and it's a song I know everybody can relate to. Friday, you finished work, all you want to do is wind down. Now, you can wind down and or you can wind down. Wind down, wind down. Oh, Friday night has finally come around. It is 5 o'clock, my nerves are shot, I'm weary to the core. So bring on the grape, it doesn't need to breathe, just twist the cap and pour. I'm sick of endless meetings about plans that later stall. And why can't those IT wizards disable reply all? Brainstorming sessions bring endless possibilities. We're thinking outside boxes while we're looking at our watches. I'd prefer some dentistry. Wind down, oh, wind down. Friday night has finally come around. It's 5 o'clock, my nerves are shot. shot. I'm weary to the core. So bring on the grape, it doesn't need to breathe. Just twist the cap and pour. Well, you know, if a job was meant for fun, we wouldn't call it work. But it's really all the drama that makes me go berserk. Last month we shifted paradigms, now we are pivoting. I'm reaching out and leveraging best practices for synergies. It's enough to make you scream. Merlot or Pinot Grigio, a Cab or a Chablis, Prosecco for success at work, but that's a rarity. I don't care about the vintage. Let the weekend now resound with the clink of long-stem glasses and the cheer of wind down. Wind down. Wind down. Oh yeah, Friday night has finally come around. It is 5 o'clock, my nerves are shot, I'm weary to the core. So bring on the grape, it doesn't need to breathe. Just twist the cap and pour. Yeah, twist the cap, pour it in, nug it back and fill it again. Let's wind down some more. There we go. Those are my songs for the Emerging Artist Showcase of RPAC at Home. Thank you all for joining, whether you're watching it live stream in the moment or later on YouTube. If you like those songs, they and others are on my website. Now, it helps if you know my middle initial is J. My website is djsmusicstudio.ca. So DJSMUSICstudio.ca. And with that, I am going to turn you over to the wonderful guitar stylings of Ethan Collister.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, thank you, Dianne, for your lovely music. Wasn't that wonderful? I hope everybody got to catch some of Dianne's songs. That was really nice. I'm very pleased to be here tonight. Thank you, Dianne, for inviting me to join the program. What a treat. It's my very first live stream. I've never done this before. In 2020, I put out an album of instrumental guitar compositions, and I'd like to share some of that with you tonight. I'm going to start off with a kind of a meditation. This is a song I wrote a dozen years ago or so. I was traveling in India. And you might recognize the drone from the Indian classical music. This is called Wishing Well. Yeah. Hey, sorry everyone. I was supposed to be ejected from this Zoom call, but it's still running.
Kyle's Zoom crashed, and he's the host, so I can't.
Yeah, no problem. I'm leaving now.
Okay, sounds good. Enjoy your set.
Sorry everybody. We've had some technical difficulties tonight, and it's just kind of the nature of the beast, you know. There's a pandemic going on. We can't get together to do this together. So I say we reboot here. As I said, this song is supposed to be a meditation. So let's get back in the zone. This is Wishing Well. All right. Thank you very much. As I said, I'm sharing a lot of instrumental music tonight, and where that all began for me was my childhood. My musical journey began at the age of 7 years old. I began studying classical guitar, and so this next song I really think has a lot of that classical guitar influence in it. This is called Blood Moon. All right. Thanks very much. Next up, I'm going to try kind of a waltz, I guess. This song was inspired by my grandmother, my Nana, Nana McKinley, who passed away a couple years ago. And the song began, I think I was out camping with my wife and her family, and I was playing this little line, and I just kind of pictured my Nana. It just felt like Nana, and all the images that I associate with her. My Nana and Papa had a cottage by Lake Winnipeg that we used to visit every summer, and the beach and the waves and hummingbirds in the yard, and Nana making lunch, and spreading sandwiches, spread for sandwiches and stuff on the table, and of course all my family, my cousins and my aunts and uncles. And so this goes out to the McKinleys and to my Nana. It's called Geraldine. Okay, thank you very much. So strange not to have you here in front of me, but I'm imagining you here in front of me, with me. And I'm pleased to have you in my home studio. This is where I practice. This is kind of my sanctuary where I play every day. So yeah, what a lovely thing to invite viewers into my space. Very cool. Okay, I'd like to share a song next that was first recorded again quite a while ago, a dozen years ago, maybe more like 15 years ago now. And it was recorded in New York. My travels had taken me to New York, and I spent a winter living in Brooklyn, and recorded an album I called Folk Medicine. And there was a couple of songs on there that were instrumentals, this being one of them, an early version of this, because this song appears on my new instrumental album too, in a kind of a more, well, I would say a more developed form. But at the time I first recorded it, I was, when I think back, I was really just trying so hard to be Bob Dylan, or Woody Guthrie maybe. But of course, Bob Dylan, when he started out, he was trying to be Woody Guthrie. So, I guess in our quests in life to learn about ourselves, to find out about ourselves, we try things on. We try on masks, and sometimes trying on a mask is the only way to get to know yourself, what's underneath the mask. And so this song is called Mask. All right, thank you. I'm going to switch gears a little bit here to something a little more folk-inspired. I think that last song and one of the earlier ones too really shows my classical influence. But this song really, for me, makes me think of John Fahey. I'm drawing on that kind of guitar playing a lot. He's always been one of my favorites. If you don't know John Fahey, look him up. One of the most original finger pickers, instrumental guitarists out there. Self-taught, the works, you know. And this song, I think is very appropriate to play tonight because this is an Okotoks event, and I used to work at the Foothills Composite High School. And this song was written in large part in that school because what I used to do in the morning time and when classes were changing, I used to sit outside the room where I worked in sort of the big open area, and I would play my guitar as everybody sort of changed classes or went about their day, you know, and I just trying to give some ambience to the place, you know, and contribute some cheer. And so this is one of the things I worked on there, and so this takes me back to Okotoks and Foothills Composite High School. This is called Sunflowers. All right. It's a cheerful one, eh? I like playing that. I think I got time for one more here. Before I do that, I want to send out a few thank yous, a little bit of gratitude. Quick gratitude session, folks. I want to thank the town of Okotoks and the Rotary Performing Arts Center for making this thing happen. And their team, their technical team, who have stayed so cool tonight. So shout out to Kyle and Nikki. Great job, you guys. Thanks to TD Bank, who I guess is sponsoring this concert series. So that's very cool, keeping the arts alive in our communities. And Dianne, Harvey, thanks for your wonderful songs, your wonderful set, and for inviting me to join you here. It's an honor and a pleasure. Thanks so much. I'm going to finish off with one more quick one.